Well, with Tour de France behind us and Tour de Tucson in front of us, I need to talk to all you cyclists out there. If you have pain that won't go away and it's preventing you from doing your training, I can help you. I'm Enid Whitaker, and I do Bonnie Prudden Myotherapy. Myo means muscle in Greek, and therapy means fix it if you can. And what we do is address the muscles that are connected with your particular sport. If you're a cyclist, then your upper body is held in one position. It puts strain on your low back, and when you look up, it's putting strain on your neck. So a lot of cyclists have both neck and back pain. And then your legs are going like crazy the whole time and never have a chance to rest. So in addition to working the entire leg, you're also never having an opportunity to straighten the leg. So your hamstrings get tight and overworked, and your quadriceps certainly get overworked, as well as your lower leg. If you want to win the race, you've got to make sure that not only are your muscles strong, but they're flexible. It's strength and flexibility in the proper timing and intensity that give you coordination. And if there's a glitch in the muscle along the way, it's going to prevent you from performing at your best. So what Bonnie Prudden Myotherapy does is to take the knots out of the muscles using pressure to the trigger points, and then rehabbing the muscles with gentle corrective exercises. One of the things that often pulls a cyclist up short is that you're not warming up properly ahead of time. You don't cycle to warm up. You do a whole body warm up on the ground before you get on your bike. Then your muscles are 20% warmer and more efficient and safer than if you just got on the bike and started riding. So think about proper warm-up before you get on your cycling binge. One of the things that causes injuries to pop up is that it's actually an old injury plus the stress of the competition or getting ready for the competition. So if you've been a cyclist for many, many years, maybe you've had an old injury, either from a fall or just from the repetitive movement of the muscles themselves. So there's that weak link, and then there's the stress, and then your muscle goes into spasm, and then you're not off to the races. You're off to the bench and watching. Make sure that your old injuries are taken care of properly so that they won't crop up when you're under the pressure of the race. A little bit about Bonnie Prudden, in case you have never heard of her before. She was top woman climber in the 40s and 50s, and she was also the first woman to have a National Ski Patrol badge. She had her own show on television, and she was on various things like the Arlene Francis Show and the Dave Garroway Show, the Today Show, and she was the one that reported to Eisenhower in 1955 on the unfitness of American children as compared to their European counterparts. And when she was finished, he said, "I'm shocked," and it became known as the report that shocked the president. So after that, she developed fitness programs for all ages and abilities, and then in 1976, she began to develop Bonnie Prudden Myotherapy. So Bonnie Prudden Myotherapy is a way to get rid of muscle pain. Check with your doctor first to see that you don't have a break or something where there's pathology concerned. And if it's just muscle, this will work. It's pressure to trigger points based on your own trigger point history, on your own muscle history and trigger point history, pressure to trigger points, and re-education of the muscle with corrective exercise. We've got some workshops coming up, so take a look at our website at bonnieprudden.com. The next one is in October. Hope to see you there.